Oh, goodness gracious. I literally skirted. Oh my, I forgot. Here's the hair tie that was supposed to put up the hair. Hello, my loves. Hold on, I gotta fix this stupid monetization thing. Take it off that. Why? Why? Good morning, my loves. You know, Jaxie skirting in all the time. Jaxie May Lavender is in the house. Hello. Let me get to my chat. Chitty, chitty, chat, chitty, chitty, chat. Chitty. Oh, here. While I get the chat up and running, this is for you, my loves. Mama Swift, kiss you right on the mouth. So stupid. See. Why? Why you want to mess with me today, Restream? Always messing with me. No, not that one. Hello, good morning. Okay, I have the chat now. Let me say hello to everyone. Hello. Jen Reeves, hold on. It's telling me to. Ooh, girl. Ella, Lola. We are jacksing the things up today. I grabbed the wrong book. Hold on. Where's my book? Hold on. Handy dandy notebook. Handy dandy. Let me say good morning to everyone while I'm skirting up in here. Jacqueline, get my hugs. Barbara, wiggle, biggle, Baker. See, I'm out of practice, Barb. BRB. My wiggle, Baker, baby. Hi. Susan, Deborah. Come on, Mama Swift. I give you extra. The lovings to you. There's our Wonder Twin Powers activated. We are activated, yo. Deb Dow, Double D Designs is in the house. She makes my beautiful bags. Hold on, I gotta get the book. Excuse me. Hold please. Hold, please. I got my book. Hold on. I got hooks to put away. Who don't get sidetracked, Jax. Don't get sidetracked. Okay, the book. I needed the book because we are jaxing things up. Now, I have not been like reminding you guys. Hello, Samantha. Hello, darling. Bonnie, get up in here. We're going to talk about some things real fast. Luann. Hello. Leslie. Hi, baby. Jen Reeves. There is my niecey girl. Niecey. We got to talk about that was a whip kind of faux. What do you call a cow when you're finished for the week? It's not technically a faux, but it's my fourth faux for the week. I can't get over this hair. This is literally just out of the shower. It was freezing, so I blew dry it real fast. But this is Au Naturel Jaxie May. It's going to end up going up. Boggy style. Don't forget the swag shop. At Sky Design, that's Sky Graphics, Sky with 2 Y's and 2 X's for graphics. No, 2 F's and 2 X's. Mama Swift will put it in there. You get the boggy style, ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. That is Nancy, Billy, and Lynette. Rain drew that for us. So, but boggy style. Okay, well, let me get going because then I got the bus rolling in. Lola, we are jaxing things up today because I haven't been speaking on it. Misha, hello. Nisi Parade. Diane, Major, Sergeant. Hi, Erica. Hi, baby. Oh, we're going to. See, now I was R-U-8-P. Erica R, but U-8-P. Is that supposed to be like, am I trying to figure out what the license plate is? Susan Burke, hello. I always try to figure out like if people's like the play on words. Because you know I'm the girl that plays with the words. Divacino. Hi, baby. Grammy Rita, get in here. Candy, rah. My candy's here. Okay. Eugenia, hello, welcome in. Hold on. Oh, it just slid all the way. No, I don't want to block people. Stop that. This touch screen thing. Julia, hello, love. Hello, Heller. Tammy, hello. LA Designs. Oh, that must be the bottom. Started from the bottom. Jenton, Carrie, hello, love. Okay. Stevan, hello, darling. Yes, good afternoon to you. It's still morning. It's brunch for me. Oh. Here it is. This is for my Laura. We're not going to take the full 60 seconds, but oh, really? At 11:11, that ad dropped. So 11:11. Shh. I'm thinking good thoughts and vibes for my village at 11:11. Shh. One more. And shake it all out. Okay, 11:11, babies. Take the breaths. Take the breaths. We deserve the breaths. Here's in my handy dandy special creations by Jax with my flutterbys. Look at my flutterbys. Look at my flutterbys. This was one of the very first mugs that I had made. Nothing better than cold water. Just cold water. And no more coffee today. I had one cup, and then I went to water. Okay, hold on, Jettin, my girl. Bonbon, check a bonbon. Kimberly, Matura, hello. Okay, I think I'm to the bottom now. I think I'm to the bottom. Okay, so I have the book out. And what we have not been discussing was the Jacks It Up Mal. So it's still going. I just haven't been talking that because I got consumed, or as I say, consumed. I got consumed by Boggy Creek. And this last little haul, luck of the draw 13, and then I'm going to take a break from Boggy, and it's going to be kicking off the Jacks It Up Mal 2026 because I'm not done. I have things that need to be things. So we're going to have the Jacks It Up Mal. We'll start to kick off a new one. But December 31st, hold on, my glasses are in the way. Okay, I'm looking at my chat. I'm trying to watch because I know there's gonna be people asking. Jeanette, hello, love. Iris, hello. Cervantes, hello. Lemon ginger tea. I love that. Okay, so the Jacks It Up Mal I kicked off for 2025 I was just watching all this beautiful hand-dyed yarn get bought and done like that. And I said, you know what? I did not spend that kind of script and dripped all that love on the people that have designed this and made these things. Amber, hello, baby. Amelia, hello. Lisa, to not do something, I had to. So I kicked off the Jacks It Up Mal. And henceforth is you must use hand-dyed yarn. Now, there are some hand-dyed yarns out there that come from like Lion Brand. If it says hand-dyed, it's hand-dyed. You can use it. And then I implemented that you could use secondary yarn, which didn't have to be hand-dyed. Like I have some Willow attire, some Superwash merino that I'm smacking onto one of my hands because you've got to make it stretch. And sometimes these busy yarns need a little, see light. Do you see that? This is Yarn Snob yarn. It's called City Lights. You can't see the pattern. All you see is the yarn. I wish, short field trip there. Sorry if I made you dizzy. Take a breath. Recenter. I wished I would have split that up a little bit more with like a dark navy or something. Anyway, so I said, yeah, see, Mama Swift even has to do the things. She's got hand-dyed yarn. Girl, don't make me come down there, give you a swift kiss in the mouth, Mama. Diane, hi, baby. Anyway, so I was encouraging people to step out of their comfort zone and jacks things up. And you know what was boring? You know what was boring? The Blancho. I took like red teapot atelier, jasmine tea blanket from the center blanket. Anything from the center can be done or adapted. If even triangular ones can be adapted. Your triangle is just one side. You do it 4 times to make a Blancho. Anyway, that blanket didn't know that I skipped the first 7 rows, left a big hole, and then had the jasmine tea blanket as a poncho. Sew up the size, it becomes a swancho. That's a sweater poncho. Girls, that's Jackson things up. See, I'm just blanketed out, yo. Triangular scarf. I needed something that was Sierra automatic, funky fresh. Oh, Sierra. Every time I see her name, all I can hear is it Ludacris or who screams on that song for Sierra? And is it Ciara or Sierra? Because I get in trouble about my pronunciations of people's names, like Sandra. Shh. Okay, jacks it up. Here we go. See, I'm missing all the fun because I gotta talk this administrative stuff. Anyway, so I pulled in a secondary yarn. Did I even bring? I didn't even. Ooh, child. Where is it? No. Here it is. Here it is. Stop looking. Shh, stop looking. Right? Because you know what? You always get when your name is in a song. I was like, honey, child, you think I haven't heard that before? A little ditty about Jackie and Diane. And I was like, what you trying to say? I'm supposed to be with Diane? I didn't know a Diane then. Okay, so I have some things I'm going to show you. So this is what I mean by jacksing it up and using hand-dyed yarn with a solid. So let me get my things. Just hold your pants on. In my billy bag. This is my ocean billy bag. Ocean eyes. So here is, this is Dee Dee Bug yarn. This is from Dee's Creative Hands. I love her stuff. I just bought the last hank I needed to do a project. I've been collecting her yarn because I had to do it little by little because she uptown, baby. I needed a Amex black, but I paced myself. I earned it. And then I got to slide her some cheddar today. So I took this one because this yarn was going to come to me and make me something beautiful. And so I did. And I was like, So I had 1 donut left. And I don't know if you can tell, but that's aubergine. That is dark eggplanty purple. It's purple. Superwash merino wool. It's like I think it's like a 2-weight TK weight. Anyway, it's here. I have it in black right here. Oh no, that's not what this is. That's from Hirschner or Premier. Oh, it's downstairs. Anyway, this is Willow attire from Hirschner's. And they're little donuts and they're superwash merino. And I still don't know who sent this to me when we were birthing Bean. I was in California and this just showed up on the ding dong. I was like, I have a feeling I know who it was. But anyway, so I pulled this. I had 1 skein of it left because this went into a Blancho that I was making while we were birthing Bean. That's Jordan, my grandbaby. Oh gosh, 10 months stitches. And I made, that one wasn't jazz. I want to say that one was the Moroccan mint blanket I Blanchoed. And I used Willow attire and that KNC, whatever you want to say, the Knit Craft Superwash from Joanne. It's my favorite one. Anyway, so here's what I did. This is an asymmetrical. You start from the corner with 6 stitches, you know, and then it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, as you know. See, you started from the tip, and then it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. This pattern is called Wild Wisteria, and it's worked this way. See, you can see my rows. See, you can see my rows. There's some window to the window, to the wall, and then there's some puffy stitches in there. See, it's hard to see because I have to hold it this way, but it's, yeah, it gets bigger. Ooh, don't get the ring. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and you can see where I have splashed rows of purple in there throughout to make it stretch, because I knew I wasn't going to have enough yarn to make a big enough project for it to be anything. So I'm now, this is how long one side will be, and I started the decrease. So now this is see, you can see the little tip right there, and I'm decreasing. So this is a member treat. Land Grandpa. This is a member treat, and so for the quarter of October, November, December, this is one of the treats. I'm frantically trying to finish it before December 31st when I pick the member treats, and somebody's going to win this. Okay, so it's got 3 hanks of this from Dee Dee Bug, and like I said, just one of these. So that's a member treat, and this has been jaxed up. So this is part of the Jax It Up Mal. So I've been doing the Jax It Up Mal behind the scenes, and I guess I just didn't verbalize it enough, and everybody forgot. I stopped getting pictures and everything. So if you want to participate, I am going to do something very special with hand-dyed yarn. And on December 31st, anyone that sends me, Fishy Faces, my Jessie girl. Anna, hello, baby. Amber, get in here. I think I sent Amber and Amelia. Hello. Like I said, I'm going to make something very special out of hand-dyed yarn, and somebody's going to win it. And so what you do, mommy, I got mommy got the sweater. I'm going to sew in ends. That's right here, because we're sewing in ends this week. Squirreled it. Oh, December 31st. So if you have made, it doesn't matter. It could be a coaster. Sanita made a bunch of pickles and the little poops, the little out of hand-dyed yarn. I don't care. I just want you guys to use the hand-dyed yarn. Okay. So because it's not supposed to be up here. It's not supposed to be up here. This is Wine Drunk. This is from that new place, Sandhill Yarns. That you cannot get this yarn. They sell out in seconds. They did 2,000 hanks last Sunday. To this Sunday, they drop every Sunday. She did like 2,000 hanks. It sold out in 6 minutes. I'm telling you, set up ahead of time. Get all your card information, your shipping address. Make sure you're logged in. Go. Have it, because they do sneak peeks on Instagram and Facebook. You can see what she's been making. Ooh, yeah, hit them. Pew, pew. She'll show you what's coming. I saw that purple ahead of time. I went right to it, hit 2, check out, boom, and I got it. You can't peruse. You can't go, oh, do I want the purple or the orange? It's gone. It doesn't matter. You get none now. You got to grab it, check out, and go. Bam. That's how you get those sellouts. Wickedly handmade. I found my elder wand. I was telling you guys I had an elder wand, handcrafted, hand done by Wickedly Handmade. They just did a drop. It was like over 500 hooks, and it first crashed the server and then sold out in less than a minute. And it's so funny how the hate comes out. People are like sending Andrea messages about how rigged her stuff is. And I was like, what? That's like when the Apple phone dropped. People are out there waiting 2 days ahead of time. It's the same thing. It's all supply demand, man. And we just made we just made their little small business go boom. So it's all in the click, baby. It's all in the click. All right, so make things out of hand-dyed yarn. Like I said, it can be a small little amigurumi. I know people were making some bunnies. You can go check that out from Miss C's cottage. That's my Nana C, and she's in Florida. She's in Florida. And she makes the some bunnies. And we also have the blankie that we were making for Boggy. Yeah, these are my, this one's wickedly handmade. Mama Swift and I have matching, I got us matching hooks. When I first met her, she got the counterpart to this. This is spalted tamarind. And if you look it up, very, very unique wood piece. Again, it's called spalted tamarind, and that spalted means all this black stuff. So spalted tamarind with the little jewel. And Mama Swift has one. This is from Wickedly Handmade. These were some of the first hooks I bought from them like 8 years ago. No. See, the channel's been 5 years. Yeah. It was about 6, because I got them right before I hit the button. So just about 5 years ago, I got those. No, oh, look at this one. This one I love so much. It's a, you are my sunshine, my only sun shining. And look, all hand carved. Look at that big old dog. My sun shining. Oh, I've got so many. Here's my Ursula. No, this is Maleficent. Here's my Maleficent's crown. Maleficent. I love Wickedly Handmade hooks. These are all old. I haven't gotten a hook from them in a month of Sundays and 12 days. Where's my, this is my, and if you don't know, you know, Bloodstone. This is from Supernatural. It's the Supernatural sigil. Because we like Supernatural in this house. Moose. Okay. Yeah, our Wonder Twin ones. But again, you know, it's like you can't, please don't yell at the designers. Please don't yell at the makers when they sell out fast like that. It's not their fault. In fact, don't take away their beautiful energy from, holy crap, selling out 2,000 hanks of yarn in less than a minute. Yeah, Wickedly Handmade. Oh yeah, let's see. This one's Ursula. I got Ursula, and I got Maleficent, and then I got my Elder Wand. This is Harry Potter Elder Wand. Jilly Bean, my Jilly Bean from Fiber Floozy I had bought 2 of them, and she won one. I shared. There's my Wonder Twin wand. Here's my Supernatural. I have, this was just one that I scrolled real fast, grabbed, and didn't even look at it, because I wouldn't have gotten a metal tip like that. But it's got the purple crystal, and this you can't see it, but it's very like there's lots of detail in the wood, in the wood grain. Is that what it's called? What else do I got? This was another one I just scrolled, grabbed it, and checked out. See, but I love the little ergonomic, because my little finger, it's like there's nice little grippies with the little bloop bloops. There's that one. Of course, I showed you the sunflower, hand carved sunflower. That's hand carved. He hand carved that. And then this one was one she put out during Halloween, and it's all it's all speckled with paint. But I love the long. It's so long. In fact, when I almost gifted this to Juan, because it's just really long in this long neck. But I couldn't do that one. Let's see, is that it? Yeah, that's it. I thought I had, there's got to be 2 more downstairs. Yeah, so that's most of the collection from Wickedly Handmade. I can't afford them anymore. They're too expensive. They're right here with my Brian Nelson hooks that I was gifted. Right, Sierra, they're not, that's one man in his basement with 3 children and a wife that he loves that makes these by hand all week long. That's what he does. That's his job. He makes these hooks all month long. Oh, Nisi, that's Wickedly Handmade. It was a special anniversary little drop they did that you had to pre-order it. That hook was very expensive. I don't use it. I've used it a couple of times. It is an L. Is it L or K? I think it might be a K. Where's it? It's an L. It's an L, size L. So I was going to use it for making big bulky blankets, but I'm so afraid to break it that, yeah, I get so, I mean, you know what, another person that really got a lot of hate for their shop selling out, their shop drops, was years and years ago, was Madeline Tosh. So, and I always like think back to that, and I'm like, man, just think if she would have quit when all those people were being nasty to her about, you know, her yarn drops and not being able to get her yarn, and that it was something that she was doing. That's happened to almost every single yarn dyer that I have come across that sells out fast or that doesn't drop fast enough. I'm like, wow, I can't even look. It's an emotional support chimkin made out of menagerie. I have a little snag. Do you hate that when you get a little snag and I can't, it keeps snagging on everything? It's very light. I would say this is lighter than my size. Well, look, I have a size H furl. The furl is heavier. Yeah, substantially. This furl, size H Odyssey, weighs more than the thing. There's my Misha Bella. Hi, baby. 20 months. I can't believe it's been almost 2 years since I turned those things on. So crazy. So let me circle back around. I spent 32 minutes just kind of squirreling. So jacks it up again. Make anything out of hand-dyed yarn. 75% has to be hand-dyed yarn. You can use a supplementary yarn to go with it if you need to. But like 3 hanks of hand-dyed with 1 hank of something else. You know what I'm saying? That's not hand-dyed. Y'all are grown, you know. So anyway, I wanted to say something real fast. I have been working on a gold member tree for one of my dear members that has been with me since the beginning. And I cherish her to no end. And I was making her a blancho. And this, I got the black yarn from Premier. I got the black yarn. And if you're gonna order from Premier.com, go to Juan's channel first and click his little affiliate link. Help a dude out. He gets like a penny for $100 cents on the dollar. Anyway, so I went. My mommy wanted me to make my sunset hooded wrap, so that I made a hooded poncho or hooded scarf whenever all those the hooded pocket shawls were coming out, or the pocket shawls were coming out. Mine's whatever. She wanted one of those because she wore the prototype to my niece's wedding. And she's like, I need one of those in cotton. So I got this black, it's black deluxe DK superwash merino wool. Holy crap. It is giving Willow Attire and Daily a run for their money. You get more yarn here. You get more yarn in this one. And it got to me in like 3 days. So anyway, that wicked slippers from Yarn Snob, I was working it up in the sis blanket. It was not talking to me. And you guys know. Oh, there's my Jessie girl. I love you. And Amber, oh my gosh, you guys. Sorry, I squirreled that. You guys know. If you start working something up and you're like, I don't like it. Maybe if I get a couple more rows and put the solid in here, I'll like it when the solid's in there and breaks it. I don't like it. You're not going to like it. So stop. If it doesn't make you happy and you don't, like, it's not it's not a commission like you, or a gift that you are locked in and have to make it. Don't make it. So I frogged that. I put those hanks back into the thing because Wicked Slippers is Mama Swift. So y'all, I think I might do a little thing to help me make something special for Mama Swift, because I've already made her a shawl. Yeah, I want to do something. And it's warm in San Diego. And so, it's like, it has to be something lacy, airy that she can wear like over a little shell with some leggings. I was thinking like a little top. But anyway, I pulled this. Is giving me way more Sandra vibes. This is some Dee's. This is also my Dee Dee Bugs yarn, Dee's Creative Hands. And the blues, and it goes from blue to teal, or like a turquoisey. That's more turquoise, and that's like electric blue. And this is called Hillbilly Heaven. Hillbilly, and this is just really speaking to me way more. I almost feel like it needs to have a dark aubergine purple and a gold instead of the black, like the gold being the and I was like, but that's so in your face Mardi Gras, because I do have Mardi Gras yarn too, like I was showing you guys earlier. This one's from our Dawn Aaron's Loving Hands. Look at that cute little thing she did. But this is from her Mardi Gras box. And I was like, these teals. But anyway, that's with the gold. Not this, because this, no, it's too much. But I want to do this for Sandra. So that's still in the works. Okay, it's Stitch Please. You know what? That's a Marley Bird's yarn, isn't it? I've never tried it. And when I'm tried and true, when I find like a superwash or an expensive, more high-end yarn that I find, that's always what I get. So I go straight to Hirschner's whenever I need filler superwash. And that's Willow Attire or Willow Daily. They have solids and variegated. So yeah, right. Diane, I love Dee and Mark have a wonderful process, and they get such saturated colors. Now, if you're looking for jewel tone saturated colors, that's Dee. If you're looking for more natural, muted earth tones, more subtle colors, that's our Mama G. Mama G's next. I spent a year, like I said, collecting all this yarn because I have a special project. Oh, that's what I forgot to say. See the squirrel. I even have my list. At the end of the Jacks It Up Make Along, someone's going to get something really special. So send me a picture. Show me the yarn, like the yarn label if you have it. Tell me who the yarn was hand dyed by and what the project is. And then let me know if I have permission to share the picture with the peoples, and we're gonna jack things up. So, but if you don't get finished by December 31st, don't worry, don't fret, my pet. We're gonna have Jacks It Up Make Along 2026. It's a year-long game, Mal. So we make things together. The premise is you use hand-dyed yarn and make whatever you want. I'm gonna take a year to make a project that I collected yarn for a year. 2026, it's got to be fun. I'm trying to find more long game, little things that I can do to be here with you guys that's not going to consume so much time. I miss being all up in with Boggy. Nancy got a freaking trailer donated. I mean, I'm so happy. And right as I dip out, the good stuff starts happening. And I'm like, I had to do what I had to do, though. In the extra days, I actually ate supper on Wednesday. I sat and I'm there. I'm in the chat. I'm participating. I'm mod on almost all the channels, almost all of them. And I'm still participating. I mean, Here's luck of the draw, boggy blanket. Here's luck of the draw, bloggy blanket. Here's luck of the draw, boggy blanket. You know, I'm still part of boggy style OG, baby, since day one. I just couldn't do the lives on Wednesdays anymore. It was just too much. With work, things are changing at work, and I miss it. I miss being with them. I'm just really glad that Billy popped up to be a part of it and is helping, and that people are guest spotting and getting up there and helping, because I know Nancy likes it when we were all up there. She loved the camaraderie and the support. But again, still part of the Boggy Blanket Brigade. I'm just not going to be live. Okay, so I have been, let's see, we've got 20 minutes. So there, I'm going to do that. I really want to do that. Let me put that with the Wisteria. And I'm going to do probably cis. I don't know. You have to look for the breaks in the pattern where there's rows that stabilize. Oh, rows that stabilize, and then floofy rows for the, you know, to do the different things. So I'm still thinking, but I am doing, there's that. I am still working on Denise's Blancho, and it's cis, and I'm using the Yarn Art glittery cake thing. So good. Okay. Oh yeah, let's talk about the whips and the faux, because I whipped the faux. See, and again, I whipped the faux out of this week's colors, but I still have whips. So let's talk about that one. Let's talk about that. You guys got enough information on Jacks It Up now. So here's this week. You got this dark kind of fuchsia. You can see the 3 colors, 1, 2, and free. And I'm putting the jelly bean black one in between. I am not doing a big separation row main color. My main color is just the black, but I'm just doing 2 rows of each color. I wanted to do just one row of that first week to make that centerpiece pop-aliciousness. So for those of you who don't know, this is one of Juan's new patterns. It's called Rhythm of Resilience, and it's fire. Love it. So that one's faux. My color 2 is done. This one, I'm ready for color 4. And I wanted to talk on this one. This is Niecy's new pattern, and it's called Happy Hearts. And I told y'all I made an executive decision. Look at that yellow. So good. And it's so good. I took out a pink. This was supposed to be pink. I needed the pink for my pink and purple whip, finish your whip, any whip taco. And so, I was like, I don't want more pink. I got so much pink going on right now. So I pulled it for this beautiful yellow, which is this. I want to know, did Michaels and everybody pick up the Draper James? This is Draper James, and this is Reese Witherspoon's money. Yeah, money, because it's fire. It's a 5-alarm fire, babies. But this one is called Tweed Texture, and it's 78 acrylic and 22 polyester. But it is the squish-aliciousness. But what was turning people off was, I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of boucle, but not. So there's these little, see that little nub right there? There are these little nubs on the yarn, and it's like they took the yarn and pulled it during the spinning. But you can see how those little nubs are all sporadically through it. And I know I had people complaining about it when we were selling this at Joann's. And Cindy Lulu, love you too. But it's so soft. But I will tell you, worked up. Look at that worked up. And it is so scrumptious. It is so scrumptious that I pulled all the colors that I got. I grabbed as much of this because I felt it, and I was like, I have to have that. And this is just like spring is in the air. This color palette right here gives me spring, just springoliciousness. And this is like a lavender color, if you can't tell. But so I pulled these. I used this to make the prototype for Pique My Interest. And I have a little bit more of it. And I pulled this forward because I want to make a spring, for spring is in the air, because winter will be over before we know it, Juan Snow. And so I wanna that's there because I wanna whip something with that. But anyway, so this is week 1, 2, and 3 of Nisi's Happy Heart. So this is not, I have to do week 4. I have to do week 4 on the floor. I was wrong. I didn't win lotto tickets this week. But I think, let's see, what did we got? Wouldn't that be something if we get 5? 5 to stay alive. I think I'm gonna say number 1. I'm going to the crystal ball says week 5 to stay alive is going to be number 1. So put it in, lock it in. I don't know. I'm what, 3 for 1? Is that what you say? I'm 3 for 1. I just got this week wrong. I got all of them wrong. I think I only got 1 right this session. The luck of the draw 12. I guessed quite a few of them. It's all up to the cup, Stitches. She ain't a cheater, pumpkin eater. Right, Amber? Yeah. Well, it's from the center blankets, it's more like at the beginning, you're quick. It's only a few moments to get done. At the last weeks, it takes an hour to get around. So I like both. I have to say I am really enjoying breaking it up with our freehandly made Nisi's new pattern and this is called Happy Hearts. And you can really see that pattern. She got the beans on the pole, and the crisscross will make you jump. Love it. All right, then this next one, this is the whip. I'm gonna jump rope. And I'm using this is the last little bit of my bright stripes. Bright stripes. Mowgli. And this is what I'm working on. So this is my last week. It was the orange. I have just one more row of spikes to go when I'm done with this week. So there's the center is that pale pink. The next week is like a bright pink. This week was green, and then this week is orange. And this right here is my latest. This is the SpikeTastic Granny. And just follow along. And I'm telling you, guys, I'm measuring big right now, but it's okay because check it. The last 2 weeks of Luck of the Draw are the border. So when we get to like week 7, and if you're approaching 40 inches, it's time for the border. All right. You need to have at least 1 round to 2 rounds. That's going to be 2 inches, 2 rows around the edge is going to be about 2 inches. So no, that'll be 4 because each row is about 1 inch approximately. So don't fret, pets. When we get around week 7, I'll put a mic check and I'll check on y'all and I'll say, is anyone approaching 36 inches right now? And if you've passed it, it's time to then implement your border. So if you have 3 weeks left, you're going to do 3 rows of a border. Each row you can use to pick the color of the row. Just saying. Be flexible. There's my Ziggy. I love you, Natty Boo. I have to go to Michael's. I did a thing. Floofy little floofy butt. This one, he's so cute. Look into his little beady eye right there. And I love his little, give me a kiss like this. So this is an emotional support chimkin. I'm gonna hug him. He's so scrump. So I made him for my Ziggy. And I couldn't, you know, I couldn't just make one. So I have one more. I have to go get some more polyfill, and I need I think what I used for Cluck Norris was made out of that. I think it was called Pipsqueak, and it was the solid yellow. It's furry. It's not like eyelash though, and it's not chenille. It's floofy. And it's like fleecy when you work it up. Anyway, that's Cluck Norris. So I got to make a Cluck Norris. I got to finish this one. I'm going to put with the blue ocean eyes on that one. I got some really cool little eyes. What else are we working on? I have ends to sew in on Monday. On Monday, you guys, Monday night, God willing and the temperature don't rise, we're going to be at Mama Swift's Monday night, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Pacific Daylight, whatever, Pacific Time. We're on the left coast. 7 o'clock, and I'm going to be sewing in ends. That last end sewing in session, I finished 3. So I'm going to keep going because Boggy is taking a break for approximately 2 weeks. Nancy may try to come on if she gets a lot, but she's taking a break for a couple of weeks to spend time with family. And yeah, so for the next 2 weeks, I'm just going to sew in. I'm going to still work on Luck of the Draw. Those are the whips, but we are gonna sew in some ends. Okay, so I got my chimkins. I showed you guys that. We're gonna do the ends. I gotta sew those ends in for Mombi. Mombi was the one that snagged the tank top. She's all mine, cotton. She likes it, the natural fibers. So I'm still working on that. Tuesday. Now I'm thinking I have to see how I'm feeling. Tuesday, I might record Tumbleweed Tuesday. I know I've been talking about it, but see, I just said I'm not going to implement any more freaking content. But I got to do the tumbleweeds. Tumbleweeds are almost over. So I'm just going to do that. So on Tuesdays, I'm going to try to put up a little short or just a little check-in. It's not going to be anything big. I might be ponytail, bun on top of the head, but we are at, let me get to the page. So with this last little round, we have a beautiful stitch in the community, and her name is Donna A. Nano. Say the last part. Indignado. Nano. She always tells me how to pronounce it, and I'm not pronouncing it on purpose. I know how to say your name. She gets together with her community, and they've been making tumbleweeds. Okay, I've got a couple of people that do that Sharon and Vicky and now Donna, and Donna's done it 2 or 3 times, that she gets with her community and they make tumbleweeds for us. She just submitted 250 more tumbleweeds. Well, so drum roll. Guess what we're at? We are at 3,000. No, I gotta add. Hold on. I didn't add these. 1, 2, 3. I got 4 on the flow. 4 tumbleweeds. And yes, I did crochet the string. Sorry, not sorry. I wanted a little more stability on them. So anyway, I gotta add 4. So I'm gonna put from Jaxie May Lavender. I got 4 right now that are ready to go with this next round of blankies. I'll send those to Billy. So that makes us 3,060 tumbleweeds have been photographed and sent off. 3,000. And I think, pew, pew, love that for us. So Tumbleweed Challenge is as follows. Make a boggy blanket. When you're finished with your boggy blanket, take your scraps and make tumbleweeds. So easy. There's 2 tutorials out there. I've showed you guys how to do it. It's really easy. You just take like I take 4 strands of colored yarn, wrap it around my hand about, I don't know, 25 times to make about 100 strands. Take it off my hand, lay it down, gently but firmly tie your string around, cinch it down, box knot it, and then cut the 2 sides and floof it. You don't want it to be all perfectly symmetrical. Makes it hard to grab the strings. You want it to be wonky jawed. You want it to be where things stick out more than others, just rough. It's like rough, I guess is what you say. So they'll grab that little thing right there and they pull it out. So don't use a pom-pom maker. You have to do what I say. Wrap it around your hand, tie it, cut the ends, cinch it down, and then you tie your string around it. And I gotta sew in that end. And they tie it around their necks. And then when someone does something kind, they pull it off and they will tie it onto the person's thing. By the end of camp, you want your pom-pom to be gone and you have this big lion floof around your neck. So promoting kindness, and see how she kind of limped like limp lettuce, but it's okay because they need to be able to grab the strands, okay, easily. Fuzzy, fuzzy, fuzzy butt, fuzzy butt. She got a fuzzy butt, fuzzy butt. Okay, so rhythm of resilience. Our happy hearts. I got SpikeTastic. Oh, it's magic. This is, I got, oh, crinkle alert. I got some yarn from Premier. I couldn't resist. So my mom wanted, let me get one of these. So they had this stuff on sale. Let me get one because I'm not opening them. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. I got 5 different colors. I got cream, red, 2 shades of blue, this green. And what I did is I got stuff to make red, white, and blue. And then I've got some blue, these ones that I'm going to put together. And what this is, I want some more of this, but I can't. I cannot. I want more of this. Oh, don't open it. Okay, so this is called Premier Afternoon Cotton. Holy crap. Holy crap. For those of you that make wearables, those of you that make shawls, things that touch your skin, not kitchen cotton. This is not kitchen cotton. This is 100% mercerized Egyptian Giza cotton. You guys, I didn't even know. I did not know. I did not know. Holy crap. Buy it in the 3-pack. You buy it in the 3-pack. Sorry. You guys still got me. There, my honey's calling. I forgot what I was saying. Anyway, it's so scrumptious. And these colors. So I got these from Premier using Juan's link. I can't reach it. Am I back? I hope you can still hear me. I love this cream. So I got the cream, the 2 shades of blue. Where's my red? The red is like little ruby slippers. It's so pretty. So these are the colors I got. See, and I got them like this. So I have the red, white, and blue, which this is the real, like, more navy blue. And then I got this lighter electric blue with the green that I thought would look really good with those colors. So these are going to be for future projects. And I couldn't, gosh, I want to go back and get all of the colors because this stuff is like butter. Ugh, yucky fizz face. I can't even. It's just like, I did open a little side here so I could stick my finger in there. It's so soft. It's like silk. It's so soft. Just sit there and pet it. It's like you're petting a little kitten. So good. So I got that. And then my mommy, like I was telling you guys, mom, and my so this is I got from the Crochet Foundry, and I love the story behind this bag. I made a prototype mock-up of one of J Hook Crochet's sun hat beanies, cotton sun hat that was in the Crochet Foundry. I wish they would have straightened the edge, and they made the pattern called for the the wire in the edge, and I wish they would have smoothed that out a little bit when they took the pictures. But anyway, it was in the magazine. That little cream and green hat was me. And they gave me this for doing it. So I was in a magazine. My work was in a magazine. J Hook was in the magazine. So anyway, I love this. I'm going to use this to make my mom's pocket shawl. It's a hooded pocket shawl. And it's called Cotton Sprouts from Premier, and it's called Speckle. Now, this is discontinued. I could not find any more of this. And it is so soft. It's 100% cotton. And so what I did was I went in with these colors. There's the dark purple. There's this kind of bright blue. And then this can you see the green right there? Okay, so I got those. And this is what I got, the Premier Cotton Sprout Decay in the solids, which I was very happy that these colors are very cohesive. So I'm going to put those together to make her little pocket shawl. So I went for this and left with Egyptian cotton. And wool. I got some black wool too. So, all right. So that's a whip that's about to go on the hook. Oh, I see a ball sack over there. Still have to work on, I'm in the middle of the ball sack from Luck of the Draw 13. So, let's see. I haven't watched the chat in 10 minutes. I apologize. The Ruth is on fire. Okay, it's time to go. I gotta eat something. My tummy is upsetted. Okay. All right. And I think that's it for today. Oh. Let me show you. I do have 2 more things I want to show you. So this is in one of my Billy bags. This is one of my favorite Billy bags. Isn't that pretty? With the woods. I'll show you that one in a second. But in my Hooter Double D Double Tote ball sack, I had told you guys a couple of weeks ago, I had this idea because I had this mosaic square that I made. It was my first mosaic that I made. And I got to the end where you go off on your own. I kept getting lost in the pattern. So I didn't finish it. This is as far as I got. And I didn't want to let this go. I was like, I want to make something out of this. Hooter ball sack. So I wrote this down. Can you guys see that? So the little floofy thing, the flower right there is the mosaic. And then I was going to do 2 more rectangles to make that kind of Ruana pointed shawl. It's funny too, because when I wrote this down, the very next day, Kristen Omdahl dropped the same silhouette. But this is for me. This is for the house. And I want to use this mosaic. So I need to find something that's going to be easy, simple, where it makes that back square pop. So I think I'm just going to do that. I don't know what it's called. I don't know if it's got a name, but it's where you do 2 double crochet mosaics. So you do the 2 double crochets, chain 2, skip 2, 2 double crochets. Yay, it is a fun day. And then when you come back, you do the 2 double crochets in the space that you missed, chain 2, and then in the space. So you're working in the spaces. It's mosaic, but yeah. So that's what I want to do. Ooh, Amber, you little turd. Don't, what you doing? Anyway, so that's what I want to do with that mosaic square. I'm going to do that. And then this last thing I'm going to share, and then we got to go. This is the next member treat that is going to come off the hook. It's going to go on the hook because I have, what do I have? I have the pink one it's hang blocking right there. I've got to sew in the 2 ends because it was a Stanley cake. I love the Stanley cakes because I could make an entire shawl out of that. You guys will not believe how big this pink shawl for breast cancer from my mom is. And again, it is a member treat. So somebody's going to win that. And then I've got the Wild Wisteria with the DD bag yarn. And now there's this. So I put this in here. I showed y'all this when I caked it up. This is Mama G gear and DD bug. So this right here is the Mama G gear. This yarn was dyed by Mama G. And then this was over dyed and dyed by my DD bug. So I have the solid with that. And I have 3 of those and 2 of these. So it's perfection. Superwash merino. Yes, it's all superwash. Let me feel. Yeah, that's superwash. I thought one of them was cotton, but I put it in my bucket and put it in my bag. That's so the balls, I can put them in there and they don't roll around all over the place. I like the little buckets. So anyway, so that's gonna, oh, here's another wickedly handmade thing. It's the poison apple. It's the poison apple keychain. Yeah, I got it. You could get the earrings and the keychains and some of their stuff all the time. If you go to wickedlyhandmade.com, there's stuff on their website other than hooks. So, and Andrea makes the most amazing wearables. So they're not my style, but they're a lot of granny square stuff. But really beautiful pattern work. I love her Wild Wisteria kind of, it's a hooded scarf. Scooty. Cherry, thank you, baby. And Blue Bank's got it. Thank you for the, oh, here we go. And then we'll go. Let me do this for, oh, get out. Thank you, Cherry. And I do have, when I get my task today is to finish the just little bit of rows I have left for the luck of the draw this week. And then it is time to sew in ends. I'm going to be sewing in ends and I'm going to be finishing all of the things. So Monday, yeah, Monday is going to be, I'll be sewing in ends. We'll see. I haven't, Juan and Mama Swift, you know, that's our Monday nights at 7. We'll see if what people are working on. I'm not sure. I want to work on the ends because I want to get these blankets out the door because a shipping angel paid for their transportation. We got them a limo. All right. I think that's it. I gotta go. It's time to go. Yep, that's it. Okay, and then don't forget Swag Shop. It's a Swagoliciousness. You'll see the Camp Boggy Creek link, and then you'll see Boggy Style. Boggy Style has a t-shirt and a bag. So, yeah. And oh yeah, that's also what I was working on is I have like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 packages that need to get and put in the bag. So don't fret, my pets. Cherry, your ball sack member treat is coming. I can't believe I did have 2 of the members from last quarter did not claim their prizes. It was so hard to not reach out and tell them, but rules are rules. I have to allow the member treats to fall on members that watch the channel regularly and watch that content and reach out to me. There's too many shenanigans going on. And yeah, and if I do for one, I have to do for all. So I really tried to, I told one of them I've never even seen in here. I was like, who is that? I don't even know who that is. So probably a gifted membership, but the other one, Grandpa, you didn't look. Anyway, so I have one of the member treats. The other one, I have a feeling was in here today too. Grandpa. I have. Did I put it in there? Where did I put it? I thought I put it in here. Crinkle alert. Crinkle. What did I do with it? Anyway, one of the member treats. Oh, it must be in the other bag. One of the member treats was going to be a bag from the swag shop that was stuffed with yarn or a make. I always give people the choice. They can either have the yarn or I can make them something. Everybody's been asking to make something, which Nisi, that's one of the packages is going out to. Nisi won some hand-dyed yarn from Dawn Erin. In fact, I kept one skein for myself. I added this with another color and made her a shawl. So that's going to go out to. Packages are getting ready, my pets. Don't fret. I'm sorry. I'm sorry it's taken so long, but anyone that does mailing, and if you've received anything from me, you know, the lavender sashes don't stuff themselves. The cards don't write themselves. It takes some time, and I've been really busy at work with the acquisition of my company by a conglomerate. They're like #1 in the nation. And it's been smooth, but I've been working more than 40 hours, just to say that. But anyway, so Sprinkles jacks things up. Taco Tuesday, make sure I'm whipping the foes out of things so I can take a whip, any whip, and finish it. I'm going to start the membership. I'm still looking for patterns. So I think I might look at, Juan just did a shawl that was like oversized, big, and drapey. I might go look at that. I might go look at that. I just need something that's, I don't have to count. With all these blanchos that I have to use graphs and all of the counting, sometimes I just want to do a bunch of double crochets. But I just, Cherry, right? I just want you to know I'm not, it's not like out of sight, out of mind. I know I'm looking at the packages needing to be smacked it up, flipped it, rubbed it down, and put in a bag. So I'll do it, I promise. All right, so get on the bus, go over to Chickadee's if she's on. You guys have a wonderful Saturday. It's raining and beautiful here. I love it. I love it. I hate that they make you frown to do that. Oh, it's not. Where's my rain? Maybe I got to be lower. It's not doing the rain. Oh, I hate that it won't do the rain. Maybe it's because I'm too close. It did all the other ones. 2 thumbs down is supposed to be rain, you stupid. Oh, it's not working here either. There it goes. Maybe if I do here. I want the rain. No, both of the thumbs. Both. There it goes. I needed to. It's raining, Jax. Okay, I'm going. I'm going now. Okay, I'm going now. Bye. Sierra. Want to step? Don't stop. Everybody get on the floor.